They're perfectly soft boiled. They've got that lovely marbling from the soy and honey marinade. These marbled eggs will give Delia Smith a run for her money. It's Wok Wednesday, or Wok Less Wednesday. I'm Jeremy from School of Wok, and here's how you do it. The first thing you want to do is you want to boil your eggs. I've got my eggs at room temperature, and I'm going to boil it, boiling hot water, 6.5 minutes. You then want to cool those eggs in cold water so that they stop cooking. You want to start with some classic ginger, garlic, spring onion, all finely chopped. Now I'm putting these all into a food bag that I can seal nicely because I want the marinade when I make it up to really wrap around all of the eggs. Next up, I've got a couple of green chilies and a red chili, and all this flavour from the base ingredients, your spring onion, your garlic, your ginger, your chilies, will take time to sort of infuse into the egg. So you want it nice and finely chopped, just so that there's a bit more surface area to infuse a bit quicker in the sauce. So this marinade is enough for sort of 6 eggs, I'd say. And you do want to double up if you're going to make more, just to make sure that there's enough liquid for all the eggs to sit in. So I've got some dark soy sauce and light soy. The dark, I think, is actually really important. This is Chinese dark soy. It's got a little bit of caramel in there, and it just sort of sticks to the egg better and really colours the egg. And the light soy, more for sort of seasoning and marinating the egg, giving that salty flavour. To balance that saltiness out, some honey, a little bit of salt, to make sure it's not too sweet, because this type of food is all about balance, and this is such a simple thing to make. And even if you're not going to eat, 6 eggs just to yourself, it's great sort of midweek lunch. If you have some instant noodles and you just want something quick and easy but tasty, you can use this sauce that the eggs are going to marinate in, but also just to top the noodles at the end. I've got a small amount of rice vinegar here, and that tiny amount will just balance this whole marinade out. So we've got salty, a little bit of sweet, a tiny amount of tart flavour from the rice vinegar. Although you won't taste the sourness, it just gives it that balance. Some sesame oil and some black sesame seeds, both adding a bit of nuttiness. And then just to top it up, a bit of water. Make sure that honey is well mixed in. And then from here, it is super simple. Now you could peel your eggs and then put your peeled eggs into the marinade, but to marble your eggs, what you want to do is just crack them all the way around, like so. And then that sort of mottled eggshell sitting on top of it will allow the sauce over time to just sort of seep into the cracks. My soft-boiled eggs are all sort of nicely cracked, sitting in their shell in that beautiful chili soy marinade. So all you want to do is just seal that up, get rid of any air, and then allow those eggs to sit in the marinade for as long as possible, really. You can pop them in the fridge. If you leave them for 5-6 hours, great, even overnight. The longer they sit, the more colour they'll take in. So these have had quite a few hours now. You can see those lovely marbling lines in the egg. So after sort of 4 or 5 hours, you can see some of those lines forming. If you left it overnight, even more. So as I said, perfect lunchtime meal. Instant noodles, I've got some chicken stock here. I've not added any seasoning to this because I'm going to use the marinade, that chili sauce, that soy chili sauce, as my seasoning. Just let those cook through for a minute or two, and then we'll serve up. And the noodles, done in almost an instant. I'll pour a little bit of the stock over the top, but I don't want it to be too soupy. And then my lovely marbled eggs, the moment of truth. Ooh. Pop that over the top. You can definitely have 2 eggs on a simple lunch plate. Lovely chilli dressing or marinade. Be generous with this. All over the noodles, because as I say, there's no seasoning in that stock. Really easy Korean style soy marinated eggs. You know, it's so much better than using any of the sort of flavour sachets from the instant noodle packet, and it's just so easy. If you like easy recipes or more complex ones, anything around Asian cuisine, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time.